Hey guys, and welcome back to MLP channel. The main character of this video today is American retired professional wrestler and actor Shawn Michaels. Let's get to know more about him with us. Let's go.
American retired professional wrestler and actor Shawn Michaels was born Michael Shawn Hickenbottom on July 22, 1965 in Chandler, Arizona. Regarded as one of the greatest professional wrestlers in history, he's known by the nicknames Heartbreak Kid, the Showstopper, and Mr. WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels wrestled in the WWE for nearly 30 years before retiring in 2010. He has won numerous titles, including the record 11 Slammy Awards, and he was a four-time world champion. Michaels was raised in a military family of Richard and Carol Hickenbottom and spent a brief part of his early years in Reading, Berkshire, England. As a child, he disliked the name Michael, so his family and friends just call him Shawn. Ever since, he has been referred to as Shawn. He is the youngest of four children. Randy, Scott, and Sherry are his older siblings. Additionally, Hickenbottom moved around frequently since his father was in the military. From the age of 12, Michaels knew he wanted to become a professional wrestler. His athletic season began at the age of 6 when he started attending college at Southwest Texas State University in San Marcos, Texas, but decided college wasn't for him and pursued his dream of becoming a professional wrestler. Shawn Michaels was first married to Theresa Wood. They married way back in 1988, but soon ended their relationship in 1994 in an amicably settled divorce. He then married Rebecca Curchie, the former WCW Nitro girl known as Whisper, in March 1999. Their son, Cameron Kate, was born in 2000, and a daughter, Cheyenne, born in 2004, followed. Hickenbottom trained under a Mexican professional wrestler named Jose Lothario and made his debut as a professional wrestler with the National Wrestling Alliance in 1984. After that, he had short stints with Texas All-Star Wrestling before making his national debut at the American Wrestling Association at the age of 20 as Shawn Michaels. In 1987, he was signed by World Wrestling Federation along with his partner, Marty Jannetty, formed a group called the Midnight Rockers, but was fired after only 2 weeks due to misunderstanding. 1 year later, he was rehired by the company, and the Rockers made their debut at a live event in 1988. The tag team split in 1991 when Michaels turned heel by super kicking his partner. Michaels went on to become a prominent villain with the early to mid-1990s. During his stints wrestling within the WWF, WWE, Michaels headlined major pay-per-view events between 1989 and 2010, including 5 main events for WrestleMania. At the suggestion of Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, Michaels adopted his nickname, the Heartbreak Kid, and with the new name came a vain, cocky persona. Over the span of his wrestling career, Michaels perfected 12 signature moves: arm strap crossface, figure 4 leg lock, skin the cat, to name a few. Michaels was a co-founder and original leader of the successful stable D-Generation X. After winning the AWA World Tag Team Championship twice as the Rockers, Michaels twice challenged for WWF Championship and won his first Intercontinental Championship, heralding his arrival as one of the industry's premier single stars. Michaels is a 4-time world champion, having held the WWF Championship 3 times and the WWE's World Heavyweight Championship once. He's also a two-time Royal Rumble winner, the first WWF Grand Slam champion, and the fourth WWF Triple Crown champion, as well as a two-time WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Michaels won the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Match of the Year reader vote a record of 11 times, and his match against John Cena on April 23, 2007 was ranked by WWE as the best match ever aired on the company's flagship Raw program. Michaels wrestled consistently for WWE until a back injury forced his first retirement in 1998. He performed in non-wrestling roles in the next 2 years and returned to the ring for a match in his own Texas Wrestling Academy, TWA, in 2000. Michaels resumed his wrestling career with WWE in 2000 and retired ceremoniously in 2010 before being assigned as a trainer in 2016. He returned for a final match in 2018. As of 2021, Shawn Michaels has an estimated net worth of $18 million. He has earned the majority of his wealth from his nearly 30 years career as a professional wrestler. He's ambidextrous and has trouble differentiating between right and left. Hickenbottom became a born-again Christian on April 24, 2002. He was raised a Catholic, but became a non-denominational Christian because of his wife, and is real-life best friends with the CEO of WWE and his former partner in DX888. In 1987, Hickenbottom developed a pattern of heavy substance abuse, which eventually alienated some of his closest friends. He contemplated suicide in the late 1980s, and suggested that psychological intervention was probably sorely needed by the late 1990s. His wife, Rebecca, observed there was something in him that he despised and was self-destructing. Hickenbottom's fear that he was going to negatively influence his young son prompted him to abandon his previous lifestyle.
How do you think about our video? Leave a comment to let us know, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe to support us. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!